Hey everyone, this is Taking the Interview to 11 with Marty and Megan. So excited to be here. Hi Marty.
Hi, Megan.
We actually wanted to remind you why we say Taking the Interview to 11. We're referencing a wonderful film that is so funny. This is Spinal Tap, and if you haven't seen it, you really need to see it. But it basically is talking about taking their volume all the way to 10, 10, 10, 10. Where do you go from there? You take it to 11. And that's why we want you to take your interview to 11, as opposed to all of the 10s that are out there. Now, actually today, we're gonna be talking about taking your resume to 11, because there are a lot of things that are put on resumes that really shouldn't be. What's the first one on your list, Marty?
The first one on my list is a huge complaint from our clients and our hiring authorities is when people put their picture on their resume.
Oh, yeah.
Your mama might think you're cute, but not everybody else does. Do not eliminate yourself from the equation because you put a picture on your resume. Most people actually find it kind of creepy.
Yeah, it's really true. Yeah, and you don't want to eliminate yourself, as you say. You don't want them to make assumptions about you before they've even had a chance to talk to you. One of my biggest pet peeves is putting GPA on the resume, particularly when that GPA is not a 4.0. Now, first of all, if you graduated over 4 years ago, you don't need to put even the year that you graduated, so much less the GPA. But don't put that GPA, even if you graduated within 5 years, don't put that GPA unless it is darn close to a 4.0, because it's not going to be impressive. Also, don't put on your resume years of internships unless, of course, that is, again, you're within that 5-year period where those internships are going to make a difference in putting you forward for that position. If you've been a project engineer, if you've been a project manager, you've been doing your whatever you do for the last 10 years, take all of those internships off. They don't need to have all of that superfluous information. Plus years of graduation and so on. Don't eliminate yourself before you even have a chance to get in through the door.
Another thing that the clients really do not like to see on a resume is your marital status and how many children you have.
Oh, yeah.
That's really something that in your mind might think that it makes you come off as looking stable and secure. In the hiring authority's mind, they're already doing the math on how much the insurance is going to cost or how many work hours you're going to miss from a sick child, a PTA meeting, a football game. Do not put this on a resume. You don't know that whether or not the hiring authority just got divorced and can't stand to talk to anyone who's married. Again, yeah. Why eliminate yourself?
Right. That's what all of these are. Don't put anything regarding religion. I don't care what religion, just don't put it on there, because you don't know what that hiring authority, what their background is. Maybe they have bad experiences with one or all. And the whole point is, I understand the passion behind it, but that can come through your work as an ethic. You don't want to eliminate yourself already by putting on their religion, because oftentimes what a hiring authority hears or sees is, I'm going to have a competition for your mind and your energy during the day. If you're a weekend pastor, don't put that on there, because then they think, oh no, they've got to prepare for this. That's a competition for your time.
Another thing you don't want to put on your resume are your hobbies and special interests. You are making this resume so that you're creating your work history in paper form. You want to get this job. If you're putting fishing and hunting on a resume and your hiring authority is a vegan, they're not going to want to talk to you. If you are a weekend softball coach or baseball coach, you don't know if the hiring authority hates baseball. You might think that it's as American as apple pie. They might think of it as torture and make an assumption that that's all you're going to talk about or care about. Leave it off.
Right. Right. Also, I'll never forget, I had someone put on their resume that they created marionettes. I,
Whew.
that immediately I got a call from the hiring authority saying, I can't do it. I can't do it. I saw that movie. What was that movie, Marty? You know the movie I'm talking
I
about.
absolutely know the movie. The movie was Magic with Anthony
Yes.
Hopkins. And
Yes.
years before he was Hannibal Lecter, he was this character who had a marionette that came to life.
Yeah.
I saw this movie when I was 11 years old. It still scares me. If I see a marionette on your resume, I'm not going to talk to you. And I'm not alone.
And that's it. My job is not to tell them who they get to talk to. My job is to get you the conversation. So I would be asking you, if I were presenting you to one of my clients, I'd say you got to take that off. You got to take that off your resume, because you may find out later that they love marionettes, but until such time as you find that out, keep it off the resume. This is what we're doing. We're helping you take your interview process to 11. And how do they do that, Marty?
They come and join us at thecnmgroup.com. And of course, you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Take the Interview to 11 with Marty and Megan.
We'll be back. We love this. Bye, Marty.
Bye, Megan.